Good morning, I'm Dina Carole with Key 103. Furry Friends is in the studio. Scampi is here. Oh, hello, Scampi, you're sweet. Good morning, Bethany. What can you tell us about Scampi?
So, Scampi, first off, I think he's not getting a lot of attention, which is surprising to us because he's a really nice young dog, and he's a little bit of a different mix than what we typically have. And I think maybe there's some perception that because he's listed as a terrier mix, that he's like a lot of our other terrier mixes and more of a pit bull type terrier. But there are tons of different types of terriers out there. He's more like a wired hair terrier.
Yeah.
So he doesn't fall into that pit bull mix category. And he's only a year old, so he's has a lot of potential. He's he's the type of dog that can be in more types of rental properties and things like that. He has gone to some puppy camps, so people have spent time working with him, training on him. He went to academy that was more focused on some of his challenges, which are that he's a little bit nervous around new people. So he was, around strangers and shown that, when I get around strangers, I get treats. So there's not something to be super fearful of. But he walks really nicely on the leash. He's very calm in his kennel. He takes treats nicely. And our staff say that once he gets to know you and he feels comfortable, he's actually really, really affectionate and very playful. But he just needs a little bit of time. And for that reason, we're not recommending him to go with, toddler-age children and things like that.
You are just speaking to Facebook land with his eyes, Bethany.
He has a lot of really good qualities, and unfortunately, he's just not getting a lot of attention.
Yeah. Does he? It almost looks like he has some German Shepherd in there. Not like I know my dogs. Why are you laughing at my guesses?
I just see the wire hair terrier mix, and there's a lot of dogs that kind of fall into that category. But we just go based on what we can see. Sometimes we look at personality traits that are common with breeds. But the only way to really know would be, if you were going to go and do the DNA test route, which we haven't done for him.
Sit. Can you sit? Can you sit, Scampi? Sit.
He just might not do it right now.
It's okay. Sit.
Hey, can you sit for me, buddy?
Oh, he's like, can I just have a treat?
Like, I just want to eat this treat.
Aw, you're okay. Aw, so, would you say, how much weight would you say he is?
So
he's like a medium to large size dog, right? Would you say?
He's a medium to large size dog. I think he has 54 pounds.
Gotcha. You sweet boy.
But he's not. Like I said, he's not like a lot of our other dogs who really pulls and puts all that weight on the leash.
You can tell. He's very chill.
He was quiet in the van on the way here, so he has a lot of really great qualities. He just needs to trust his new people.
Yes.
And that might not happen on the very first visit. People can visit frequently, so if you see him and you think he's going to be a good fit for your family, and you're like, he's not really super comfortable with us yet, you can make a second appointment and spend a little bit more time with him.
So I'm noticing, at least from when I had a terrier mix, they don't shed as much. Is that what you're finding with Scampi?
I honestly haven't been spending. We have a large number of dogs right now. Between 16 and 20 dogs, so I haven't spent a lot of time with him to know exactly how much he sheds, but unless you're getting like the curly haired kind of dog mixes, expect some shedding, but because he does have a longer coat, he will likely need more grooming maintenance to make sure he doesn't get matted and things like that.
You might have said this, and so I apologize if I'm asking a question you already addressed. Is he do well with other dogs and other animals?
So I believe he did have a meet and greet with another dog, and it didn't go well, but I don't know if it was his fault or if it was the other dog.
Gotcha.
Because here in our facility, it says he's been reacting favorably to other dogs. And he did go to a training camp, and he was not necessarily mixing and playing with the other dogs, but there were other dogs in the facility that he would see, and we didn't get any negative reports.
Okay. So if you would like to take Scampi home to be your furry friend, it's visit
FCAC.as.me.
I say it 9,000 times. You think I'd know it by now. And you can, of course, reach out if you want anytime to the Key 103 text line. But Furry Friends for the Frederick County Animal Shelter and Key 103. Bye for now.